what is coming out of Trina's mouth today. Thank you guys for helping me hit my life goal. I appreciate that.
It's so nerve-wracking.
No hat today, but I will wear glasses.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say, bro. That shit ain't cool. My daughter is my lifeline, literally.
We're
that
listening
girl
to
keep me
Trina.
alive, but more than I ever keep her alive. The shit y'all be saying be so diabolical. Fuck is you gonna try to get my baby taken from me for?
I need to know exactly what Nitra said before. I just wish I. When did she allegedly say this? Does anyone know? Was it this morning or last night? Nitra.
Because I'm fucking.
Thank you, baby Bob.
Because I'm fucking struggling. That's weird. That girl ain't beat on. That girl ain't abused. She gotta see her mama cry a little bit more than I would like to, but get the fuck out of here.
Go to 411 Nosy. Thank you, Nosy. Do you guys mind if I go to 411 first before we play? Not the Emmy goes to. Do you guys mind if we go to 411 first before we play the rest of Trina's live? Thank you. Thank you, Auntie, with a Y. Why is Auntie with a Y? 411. Is it Nitra? I don't see Nitra. Is it this one, Nosy? Is it this, Nosy? Is it this one? This was 7 hours ago. Is it this one, Nosy? This video? Where are you going tonight? Nowhere. No, it has a paper. No, it has a paper. Okay, I'm gonna check 401's other page.
Mama.
This is the only one they have, Nosy. There's no other Nitra video for. I see they have 2 pages, but there's only 2 videos of Nitra posted. This one. Is that the page, Retire Vet? Try 1. I'm okay, I'm gonna go to 1. Here's the first one. There's only 1 Nitra video here. It's just this one. So there's no other Nitra videos on the original page or the backup. There's only 2 Nitra videos. Is that where you want me to go? This is hilarious too? Is that a page? Try this one.
The marble, that's probably a meat patty. She said it was meat.
Just play it, okay.
Yeah, when she got there.
That's this one, Yeti. That's this one from 7 hours ago.
I'm not ready to battle. I don't know who you are. The food mattress situation. See all these, yes.
Who the fuck said the food mattress situation? That's bogus.
But let me tell you something. Somebody called about
Thank you,
it.
Nosy.
And I've seen Trina go from live to live, and I'm talking about her own. Every single day almost. Complaining. People have been nice. People have given.
Nitra.
Some people probably done gave when they did not have to give. But we have watched you go now from one state to another, and it's still somebody else's freaking fault but your own.
Hey, tall butt.
Do y'all know when y'all come in my live at the top and say, at what point I think in life will you take accountability for yourself?
Thank you, baby Bob.
When do we take accountability for the situation
Hello, Land.
that we put ourselves in? Clock it. Breezy, hey? When do you take accountability so God can really bless you better? Do y'all know that the best blessings in life is when you start telling the truth about yourself, when you start realizing that you the one that messed up? I'm telling you, God bless me more when I tell the truth. God bless me more when I say, you know what, Nitra, it's your fault. Everybody wonder why Heartbreaker was so mad at Miss Nitra, because I went and dug up her business. So when she had that funeral, one of the things that I had to come to grips with is that, hey, Nitra, she getting her lick back. It is what it is. Do I think she go too far? Hell yeah. Was I scared of dying? Hell no. Do she control my death sentence? No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
But at the end of the day, Miss Nitra had to take accountability to the fact of I did not have to jump on the train of talking about Heartbreaker. So when all y'all start talking y'all yippity yap, I'm sitting in the back cut saying, what you play? What's your part in this?
What's your
A lot of y'all
part in
will
this?
never tell your part in something
Nitra knows she got a smooth motherfucking southern accent. Your part in this.
that you go through in life. But
Hey,
me, I
Nene.
tell my freaking part. And it ain't nothing none of y'all can do about
Heartbreaker is a content creator who covers celebrity gossip.
it. I'm not embarrassed. I don't be ashamed. When I
Hold on one second, you guys. Hey, Nisi, I'm gonna mute up, but I
Hey,
can hear you. Okay.
okay, go to. I shared it to your backup page, the Chief Nosy bystander. That's where I sent it to. Okay,
Thank you, Nisi.
no problem.
Okay. It's crazy. I started off on the chief. Oh, damn. I don't got access to that page on here. No, I don't got access. Let me get my other phone. Let me get my other phone. I don't got access to it on that phone. Foot. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, here it is. Thank you. Thank you, Nisi. Whoever's watching on this whole okay, before we begin, let me just give you guys a recap. I can't put the hat on, y'all. Be making me hot. Can I just wear the glasses today, please? Thank you, baby Bob. Can I just wear the glasses? So, oh gosh, I got a blister on my foot. I went shopping for my garden in high heels. Shut up. Okay. So, Trina was snobbing and crying today because she said that Miss Nitra had allegedly said that she was going to call the people to come get her kids. Okay. So this is the recording before we play Trina's recording. TikTok. Listen, y'all. Guess what? Only thing they have to do is give them her TikTok name, and CPS will be able to look at everything.
they said the mama was on the internet. Look at that comment from Miss Don't Mind Me. Her mom was on TikTok saying she ran her well dry with her and Trina was disrespectful to the grandma. Yeah, I can see it.
Yep, but CPS can also look at TikTok and just monitor and build a case.
Oh, the baby had a babysitter with a family friend.
Yeah, Deja.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, see, no, that's not safe.
Oh,
Let me tell you something. Some shit don't need platform. Some stuff you don't have to bring to the internet. Some stuff you can save. Like, because people judge us for discussing it, but she coming live every day about it. Shit, you know folks gonna talk about it. Some shit don't need to be on the internet, period. And then they say, well, just because it's on the internet, you
They're not prescription, they're Target. They're like $20, but they're really cool.
don't have to talk about it. But what if we choose to? We not wrong, she is.
Right. It's just sad all over. I've been praying for that child, and at the same time, it just seemed like my prayers been in vain because
Not vain.
I get on here and here she is on here and she is talking about folks that didn't help her and cussing folks out and being unappreciative. Somebody went out their way to help you get in the shelter. And all you could think to do was not be appreciative for the food you were served. Be thankful we even got served some food.
Right.
Are you kidding me, young lady?
Trina, yeah, Trina.
It's a lot of people went to bed hungry that night.
Right, Toya. It's sad that baby getting exposed to so much too.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, y'all, she creating a monster. She creating a monster because that's all that child knows is what her mama doing right now.
Scamming and stealing.
Scamming and stealing.
That's gonna be bad growing up.
I'm gonna drop back down here in these comments because I done said my piece. I hope to God she in your live and
So
she.
you will eat the marble fish, codfish? Hell yeah.
Honey,
I ate it. I put some peas and potatoes together, spread it on that bread, made me a pizza, and chewed on the meat on the side and swallowed down with water. Whenever, if I'm hungry, you damn right I would have ate it. I wouldn't have came.
This from Sensitive Insanity says, why speak on her daughter though? Why can't the kids stay out of TikTok? I don't know if you know the full history of Trina and her daughter on TikTok. So I'm gonna attempt to break it down just a little bit so we can get back into this recording. But Trina has used her daughter. I've never shown her Trina's daughter on my panel because I just don't show people's kids, but Trina uses her daughter to crowdsource. So unfortunately, when your child becomes a prop, because that's what it is, your child becomes a prop, it's open for discussion, right? It's like open season. So I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of backstory why individuals are talking about the child, because the child is unfortunately a prop. Right? Anytime a child is used for monetary gain, whether it be crowdsourcing, GoFundMe, monetization, AdSense, that is a prop. That goes all the way from YouTube to Facebook, Instagram, and right here on TikTok. So if your child is being used or seen in any video that is monetized, your child is a prop, which means it's open season to have that child a part of the discussions. If you don't want like me, my child is not any of my content. So if you don't want your child to be a prop, you would leave them in the back. Does that make sense? So I think that's why the child became a part of the discussion.
To the internet, Red, and talked about it. I'd have racked that meal together. I'd have made it be very, very, yeah, I would have ate that. I'm not gonna lie. I would have ate it too.
I have one, not kids.
Would have ate it with the quickness if I was home. You know she ate everything but that.
Please, I'm gonna ask you guys really nicely. Stop asking me questions about my child. He's not a prop, and he's not a part of this discussion.
You know how to cook, Miss Nitra?
I'd have ate this. Yeah, she could get that right there. I'd have ate it and would have. Then I'd have ate it. Because I don't eat pumpernickel. I'd have ate that. But that fish peas.
So I wouldn't eat the bread because I'm not pumpernickel.
And them mashed potatoes, I'd have tore it up, honey. This is her talking bad about the plate on the internet. She was roasting the meal, but I'd have ate it before I talked bad about it. I bet you that. It was free. It was a necessity that night for me and my child. We didn't go to bed hungry. Well, she said she wasn't gonna eat it. But it taught her child at that moment not to be appreciative. That was very
I'm trying to get to the part where Nitra says she calling CPS. I ain't heard it yet, but I will get there.
Appreciative. So even if you're not gonna eat it, you don't teach your child not to appreciate things.
But wasn't it a healthy meal, Miss Nitra?
But that wasn't Nitra. That was somebody else on her panel. I'll tell you the name in a second. Let's finish this and we'll rewind back. But Nitra never said that. That was somebody else who was saying CPS can monitor and watch Trina's content. What's up, Jazz? That was not Nitra.
Having fast food. She got peas. She got fish. Mashed potatoes.
Houston.
That's a healthy meal.
You did, Auntie Trace.
For a child.
I just wanted to hear it because it's hard to follow the story if you don't hear the backstory. So here's the backstory. What's up, Taisha? Is it Taisha?
Yeah. You know what, Victoria Lee? You hit the nail on the head. That's the same thing I thought when she kept saying, "Just go to my page and see what I posted. Just go to my page and see what I posted." What it's talking about? All the reviews. You read the reviews and you turned around and said the same thing and did the same thing, Trina.
I said the same thing, Victoria Lee.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
But see what unappreciativeness got her? It got her put out that shelter. That's how quick she got her karma.
She sure did, boy. They put out.
I gotta know what past life Trina lived to live the life she has now. Now I know why I'm attracted to men and only men. Why I wasn't born and blessed to be gay or bisexuals, because I'm sure I burned down an orphanage back in my past life, right? I like stabbed some lady or something. I'm trying to figure out what was, and that's how I came into this life being only stuck with men. I'm trying to figure out what did Trina do in her past life to end up this way. It's true.
They put out fast.
I was asking Miss Nisha earlier. That's what I'm saying. You know, she keeps biting the hands that's feeding her. Literally. Everybody that has helped her, that girl has talked about or disrespected in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. She's unappreciative. And she's unappreciative because she feels entitled now. Because she done found a little way to get over and pull on heartstrings on this app to get what she wants. And if it ain't coming through the means of cash, that's all she wants from people is money. She don't want no resources. She don't want no help. She don't want none of that. She wants money, y'all.
No, that's true. That's true. There is enough empirical evidence, not anecdotal, it's empirical. Okay, we're going to learn empirical today since we always talk about anecdotal evidence. Anecdotal means isolated outside of something. There's enough empirical evidence to prove Trina does not want resources. She wants money. She does. Okay, it's very, very, very evident. We are not going to continue having additional conversations about Trina and her situation without having that on the forefront of our thoughts. Like, Trina is not after resources, help, hardly a place to stay. She is after cold, hard cash. Does she use that cash to stay somewhere at a hotel or motel? Yeah. Does she use that cash to where she's currently at right now, paying rent for a room? Sure. But she wants the cash so she can make all those founded decisions. She does not want you to provide her a place to stay. That's why every place she stays that's funded by something else, right? i.e. shelter, K-Dub, you have it. She doesn't want it. She wants to make those decisions, but each and every step she makes seems to be pushing her closer and closer off an edge.
That's all this girl wants is money. So she can do what she want to do.
Yeah. Perfectly.
Like, has anybody asked her yet or held her accountable for the $5,000 she's received?
Shoot.
You better not ask about it. You're going to get cursed out and called stupid. You better not ask about it.
See, that's what I'm saying.
So, I ain't gonna lie to you. They've been asking her, and I think her is for that. Sorry, Alice.
She may not want to explain to y'all, but I'm going to tell you who she going to have to explain to. Uncle Sam. She going to have to explain to Uncle Sam. Because he sure won his part.
That's true. Okay, so that was the backstory. Now, I'm going to go back and see who made the reference about CPS. Give me a second. Let me rewind it back.
Her and Trina was disrespectful to the grandma. Yeah, I can see it.
I'm just going to get the person's name. Oh, somebody, I can't, because her Cash App is across her name, but it's somebody by M67. I don't know who that is. Her Cash App literally hides this person's name, but that is the person who references CPS, not Miss Nitra. Miss Nitra never stated, that's a great idea, I'll call her myself. She never said any of that. So now that we have the backstory, it means that Trina's unfounded disdain for what she's trying to elicit across Miss Nitra is, in fact, wrong. It's just wrong. She should be hurling those insults at the woman who said that, but the woman didn't actually say I should call CPS. She said CPS could be watching Trina's TikTok history and Trina's TikTok movements to build a case. So you got to be careful, right? And so that's what that sounded like to me. It did not sound like, one, it never came from Nitra. Two, it sounded like it came from that other lady, but the other lady was like, hey, CPS could end up watching Trina's case and be building a case against her. That's what that lady said. That lady never said, I'm going to take it into my own hands to call CPS. But she's basically like, Trina, watch what you're doing on the internet because everybody is watching you. You know, hello, Erica. Okay, now let's get to, it doesn't matter if CPS doesn't have time. You never know what a CPS agent has time to do. Unless you work there, unless you work within CPS and you are assigned a case, baby, you don't know what they got time for. They be having time for all the dumbest shit and be watching kids like that one boy, Gabriel, in Los Angeles getting destroyed by his family because they be, oh, I found, you never know what they have time for. It's literally like a mystery. No one ever knows what CPS has time for. You'd be like, that lady was like doing all kinds of crazy stuff to her kids. And you over here at this woman's house because her husband filed a fake claim because he hates her. But these kids, you know what I mean? You never know what they have time for because they're just so wildly inept. Okay, this is Trina. We're back to Trina.
But, bitch, I'll die before I let anybody take my motherfucking kid from me. And I mean that from the bottom of my motherfucking.
They do. And I was going to just say that. Thank you very much, Cherry CD Martini. Cherry CD Martini. They do. Sometimes they do. Which is even crazier, right? That's something you have to be even, that's even more dangerous because shelters sometimes will call CPS on you if you don't take their help. So I don't think it has anything to do with the internet having a target on Trina's back. Sometimes it could just be the resources that you threw away to be like, oh, I got something for you. You know what I mean?
Oh, bitch, I would die. And I mean that. I'm not trying to walk into this house crying, bro. Y'all really be doing the most behind a bitch that's not bothering y'all. That's the part that kills me. I'm not bothering y'all. Fuck.
It's playing. It's just pausing.
I'm in this bitch.
Well, that's a very valid point, and Trina's going to explain to you why, Jay Brown, why she's not going to take a break from TikTok. She explains it in this live stream. So it's a very, what's up, Kayla? This is a very valid point, but Trina's going to explain to you why she's not taking a break. Okay, just listen up.
Well, my mama done came on here and said because she was mad at me. My mama also get on here and tell you, bro, I done weathered so many storms by my motherfucking self. Bitch, y'all don't know me. Y'all think y'all know me. Because y'all see me get on here and cry when I'm going through something. Y'all don't know me.
Thank you, Miss Howard.
How dare you try to threaten to take my kid from me? Like, how dare you? That shit ain't fucking funny. That shit ain't cute. Bitch, do y'all know how that shit gonna turn out? Because it ain't gonna be what you think, bitch. I will literally die before I let anybody come in and take my kid from me. For no motherfucking reason? Hell no.
Now, Trina, if any authorities had the probable cause to take your child, which God forbid they do, but if they did, they would have a slew of reasons. They would, from not even transitional housing, from shaky housing, like unable to get housing, from state hopping from state to state to state, from the tabulation of missed days of school your daughter had. They would have a number of reasons. It would not be because they think you're a bad person. It would be for the illicit things that were piling up against you. So I just want to make that clear that if they were to insert themselves into Trina's life, it would not be without just cause. Like one of you guys in the comments, if you are just a regular 9-to-5er, your kid goes to school every day, and then all of a sudden you wake up one morning and CPS is at your house knowing you did nothing, then that would be a case for unjust cause. But with Trina, she does leave a trail of reasons why CPS would look at her. Not to say that they should, but she does have a long, lengthy history of things that they might be like, oh, let's take a closer eye at. Do you understand?
Fuck wrong with y'all? too much going on in my life. I don't even be in panels no more. I don't be in spaces no more. I don't even come to the lives no more. So can't nobody say, well, Trina, why you got an opinion on this? Why you try to... I don't talk about nothing involved.
Yeah, I'll go back 15 seconds.
Come in and take my kid from me for no motherfucking reason? Hell no. Fuck wrong with y'all? It's too much going on in my life. I don't even be in panels no more. I don't be in spaces no more. I don't even come to the lives no more. Nobody say, well,
that's a lie. Trina does. She frequents everybody's comment section. It's the fact that people have stopped platforming Trina. Thank you, you guys. It's because people stopped platforming Trina. Trina, again, because people have been saying this for the last week, she needs to find something safe to do and productive to do. And hanging out in the comment sections, begging to come up on people's panels is not, is just really not, it's not indicative of her, what she needs right now.
Why you got an opinion on this? Why you try to... I don't talk about nothing involving y'all, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's thousands of motherfuckers on TikTok every single day. Adults dealing with trauma from being in the system, and y'all want to put my baby in that shit just for the fuck of it? Man, you got me fucked up.
You said go back further. You guys, if I go back further, the video starts. We're only 40 seconds in. I'll start from the beginning, okay? I'll start from the beginning. That was only 40 seconds. There was no more than that. I'm gonna start from the beginning. This is the beginning.
No cookout. She was just encouraging people. You know, what if somebody turn me in? What if somebody do this and do that? And I don't think, like that shit ain't cool. You feel me? This is good. Thank you. Oh, I hate riding with male Lyft drivers. Like, that shit is so nerve-wracking. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say, bro. That shit ain't cool. My daughter is my lifeline, literally. That girl keep me alive more than I ever keep her alive. The shit y'all be saying be so diabolical. Fuck is you gonna try to get my baby taken from me for? Because I'm fucking struggling. That's weird. That girl ain't beat on. That girl ain't abused. She gotta see her mama cry a little bit more than I would like to, but get the fuck out of here. The fuck? Bitch, I'll die before I let anybody take my motherfucking kid from me, and I mean that from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. Bitch, I would die. And I mean that. I'm not trying to walk to this house crying, bro. Y'all really be doing the most behind a bitch that's not bothering y'all. That's the part that kills me. I'm not bothering y'all. Fuck.
I want Chipotle. It's gonna play, you guys. Give it a second.
I'm in this bitch. Well, my mama done came on here and said because she was mad at me. My mama also get on here and tell you, bro, I done weathered so many storms by my motherfucking self. Bitch, y'all don't know me. Y'all think y'all know me. Because y'all see me get on here and cry when I'm going through something. Y'all don't know me. How dare you try to threaten to take my kid from me? Like, how dare you? That shit ain't fucking funny. That shit ain't cute.
Now, we heard the recording from Nitra's live. Nobody threatened to take Trina's child. So and that's just my personal opinion. You guys may not believe it, but it's true. We played the recording. We'll play it again later on. No one threatened to do that to Trina. It was very much giving hard of hearing, cash grab.
Bitch, do y'all know how that shit gonna turn out? Because it ain't gonna be what you think, bitch. I will literally die before I let anybody come in and take my kid from me. For no motherfucking reason? Hell no. Fuck fuck wrong with y'all? It's too much going on in my life. I don't even be in panels no more. I don't be in spaces no more. I don't even come to the lives no more. So can't nobody say, well, Trina, why you got an opinion on this? Why you try to... I don't talk about nothing involving y'all, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's thousands of motherfuckers on TikTok every single day. Adults dealing with trauma from being in the system. And y'all want to put my baby in that shit just for the fuck of it? Man, you got me fucked up.
Now let's be clear. Trina's daughter is a staple on her platform. So essentially Trina has allowed her daughter to be the like the side face of her platform. And so I can't really subscribe to her statement where you guys are trying to put my daughter in this. No, Trina, your daughter's a prop for profit. Your daughter is a prop for profit.
So motherfuckers can just do whatever to my daughter because y'all don't like me. Think about what y'all doing. Think about what y'all saying. My child is
Yes, all the Nikki updates are posted on this page right here. Go check them out.
not hurt. She's not neglected. That girl ain't even been gone 24 hours and she already come home calling me like talking about she missed me. And y'all fucking
Come on, Edna.
think like, come on, bro. And whoever think taking my child from me is gonna motivate me or make her life better, you're stupid. You're really dumb as...
Again, I have yet to hear any of that language about anyone saying, well, we're going to take your child, Trina, and we're going to make your life better. It's very abundantly clear that Trina is only after financial gain and that nobody wants to help her. Like, I don't know how to make that any clearer. Like, I mean, obviously people send her money in here and there, but I have yet to see anyone on a platform be like, I'll do it. I'll step up to the plate. No one's ever said that. And if they did, they're not doing it again. Okay.
Fuck. You're dumb as fuck. And Nitra, your fat ass as a motherfucking mother should have never sat there and tried to rally for that shit. Talking about, ooh, somebody said they was reporting her. Bitch, that's not fucking funny.
Yeah, that did happen to the Apple Store girl, where a number of viewers were watching how she was treating her children. And she ended up losing custody of her kids.
That's the only reason why it's breath in my body. That's the only reason why I'm walking around in damn near 100-degree heat, trying to keep a job, trying to get here and there. That's the only reason. If my daughter was not here, bitch, I wouldn't care to run this race with y'all. I wouldn't care to do it. Fuck, I don't give a fuck about the flashy and all that. I don't give a fuck. I check out this bitch so quick it ain't even funny. I don't care to do it. I do this shit because I'm a fucking mom. I don't have no choice. That little girl loves me to death. I can't leave her here. And you bitches is walking around talking about calling CSB on me like that shit's sweet. Like kids ain't getting fucked over.
Because Trina keeps bringing this point up, so I want to make sure we correct it. No one stated they were calling CSB or CPS on Trina. No one did. Someone had referenced CPS could end up watching her TikToks and finding troubling things, but no one ever stated that.
And fucked up in them as if they gonna treat her any better. As if they gonna do my baby any better. She not sleeping under a bridge. She not going without. The fuck? Nigga, I'll starve before I ever let my baby go to bed hungry. I give up my comfort and let her go stay with our people before I let my baby sleep outside.
But here's the thing. Trina's daughter did have a comforting place to stay, her mother's home. If you guys remember, earlier this year, Trina's daughter was staying at her mother's home in Toledo, Ohio, and then Trina went and got her. So to me, I find that language just a little concerning.
How dare y'all? How dare you? I don't give a fuck what you feel about me, bitch. I lay my life down for my daughter on any given day. How dare you? My kid ain't getting beat. My kid ain't getting embarrassed on the internet. My daughter ain't get.
She is. Because again, we talked about this a couple of days ago, where there's no way to quantify exactly what's going on with her daughter or what she thinks, because we can't, right? That takes years of growing up, understanding how the hippocampus works and how it stores memory. So we don't know the effects of what Trina's doing on social media that's going to affect her daughter 10, 15, 20 years down the line. We just don't know. And so that's why no one can really speak on it. So people are like, oh, her daughter's embarrassed. She may or may not be embarrassed in 20 years. She may or may not be resentful. We don't know. We don't know. All her daughter can do is just store the memories in her hippocampus until they're ready to come out.
Exposed on the internet, y'all sound crazy. Cause I just seen somebody bring up James. You bitches could never compare me. Y'all can't compare me to nobody. Cause at the end of the day, I try my best to shield my baby from whatever.
Now, if you guys don't know the James situation, he goes by Be Natural here on TikTok, and he had got called out by Aunt Karen because he had punished his daughter for starting her period of some sort, and made her do jumping jacks or squats on TikTok live stream, and he got called out. Excuse me. In the midst of that, Trina called CPS on him. Trina did. So I want to just give you the backstory before we continue.
The fuck I'm going through. I go through hell and high waters. I can't tell y'all the shit I've been through to try to make sure my kid was straight. Nigga, I don't get no low income. I don't get none of that shit. I don't get no crazy check. The fuck you talking about? Nigga, I ain't have my daughter on the internet doing some weird ass shit because she had a period accident. Quit comparing me to motherfuckers.
Now, we talked about this yesterday. We're not entirely sure why Trina doesn't take state services as a homeless mom. That will never seem to figure out. She does qualify for a lot of those programs. And so a lot of people have been having a conversation online, like, why is she not signing up for HUD? Why is she not signing up for Section 8? Why is she not signing up for public housing? Why is she not signing up for food stamps, which I think she does. I think she just doesn't disclose it. But like, why is she not signing up for all of these programs she would have qualified for? And that's an interesting take. And I have not gone down that rabbit hole yet.
I love that little girl more than the breath in my body. And y'all got me fucked up. If anybody come and remove my child from me, bitch, I swear to God. The fuck, my own mother knows that's not what's best for my kid. To be separated. I sent her with my mama before I let one of you bitches take her.
But you wouldn't, though. And we know that about Trina. We know because we've seen it before. Trina did send her daughter with her mother, and then she took her right back. And then Trina, on a live stream, which I'm glad I don't have access to, but on a live stream, Trina proceeded, while she was still in Ohio, proceeded to grill her daughter on live stream and asked her in a very, I don't know, and I'm just going to say this, and this is just how I took it. It felt very menacing manner in regard to her daughter. Well, where do you want to stay? Do you want to stay with your grandma? Or do you want to stay here with me? And it felt very like, say the wrong answer and I'm going to just, you know what I mean? So I didn't like how she was grilling her daughter in regards to her living situation. If you guys remember that video, I remembered it. It was like very high pressure. It felt like a high pressure sales. It was like, it felt very much like a timeshare. And if her daughter said the wrong answer, it just seemed like it was just going to go completely left. Trina stated that her mother had been not letting her daughter go to school for 2 weeks while she was staying with her. Her mother claims that is not true at all. I told Trina, because your daughter was missing so much school, basically CPS is going to find out. So you, in turn, should let her stay with me because I live near the school. Trina said, well, when I let my daughter stay with her, you weren't taking her to school. And the mother contradicted and said that is not true. So with Trina, you just never really know you just never really know the full truth about anything.
Talking about calling CPS. Calling them and saying what? What you gonna call them and say? What you gonna call them and say? What you gonna call them and say? What are you going to
This is not the rapper Trina, you guys. It's somebody else.
call them insane? The fuck? Bro. Y'all just like really the type of motherfuckers, and this is why I tell my daughter like to just stay off the internet, because I see how the shit makes me feel on top of everything I'm going on. Because like I always say, if I pop up dead somewhere or crash out and give myself a 20-year sentence, nobody on this app is going to take care of my daughter. Nobody. None of y'all is going to call my people to check on her. None of y'all is going to make sure she's happy. None of y'all. None of y'all. And I have to be here for her. I don't get on this app to be in y'all business no more. I get on this bitch to try to make sure I can feed my kids till I get a check. Y'all do not know what I go through. Y'all do not know what I've been through. And I love that y'all try to make this circumstance her whole life. But it ain't been. I promise you. Up until recently, my baby lived a great life. I went through hell. I done sold everything but another person, including me. I went through a lot to give my baby the best I could for as long as I could. And I am not perfect. I done blamed myself many a times. Everybody walking around talking about I don't take accountability. Bitch, what do I take? I chose the streets. I didn't listen to my parents. I didn't listen to my dad. I done been said that a million times. I picked up a pill bottle. I was running around trying to be Griselda. That was me. I said this 100 times. It ain't my fault y'all ain't hear it. I said this 100 times. And I'm paying for the shit. Because I don't have no foundation to go back and say, okay, well, let me just go get a job. Let me just do this. Let me just do that. I was in the streets for 10 years. So I got to start from scratch.
But she was in a shelter. She was in a shelter, which would have helped her with that starting from scratch. You know what I mean? So I don't understand. If she's aware of her situation and she's aware of the placement she's at, why does Trina continue to shit on the opportunities that are handed to her? That's the part. It's like Trina says stuff behind tears and a foamy mouth, but her actions say otherwise. It doesn't make sense. You were given a shelter to be able to fast track you to housing. And you gave it up. And then you want to get on here and say, oh, accountability. I take accountability. You can't. When just last week, you were in a shelter which would have fast tracked you into housing. You know what I mean? Trina is a live streamer here on TikTok who's homeless, who's been crowdsourcing her way from Ohio to Texas. And she took to live stream this morning or this afternoon because she stated that people were trying to call CPS on her because of her shaky housing situation. We played back the video. No one even said anything to the remarks that Trina is referring to. I think this was just an attempt to crowdsource money and play victim.
I've said that this whole time. I'm far from perfect. It's a lot of things wrong with me. I'm really fucked.
Her name is Trina on TikTok.
For real. And that's why when I know I'm in these modes, I try to stay up out your way. I don't do shit the past week, but get on here and crowdfund to make sure I can do what I need to do. And y'all still mad? I don't understand. And that's what I'm saying. It translates. Cause see, this is what I told my mama. My mama just telling me you need to get off that app. Them people gonna push you off the ledge. Get off that app. Them people gonna push you off the ledge. But I be like, mama, how I'm gonna get to work? How I'm gonna feed my kid? This is how I make money right now. And don't nobody else get called none of the names.
Trina, you can get food stamps. Trina, you can get food stamps to feed your child. You can get bus tickets to get to work. There is a transit system that takes you from where she's at to where her alleged job is downtown Houston. There is a bus. She has those resources. She opts out of those resources because she would prefer money. That is why she does it. That is why she does it. She doesn't do it because there's no other way. There is other ways. She just chooses not to take them. And that is where the mystery of Trina begins. As a single mom with no housing, you are currently homeless. Even if in a state like Texas that don't give nobody nothing, they will give you the bare minimum to get up out their face, which includes bus tickets or to take the public transit, and at minimum food stamps, which I can guess about 1,800 of us in here, about 1,000 of us once in our lives has been on them, includes myself, right? So when your city is giving you the ample resources, what exactly is the reason you're still on TikTok? Other than fast cash. Because everything she's saying falls into the theory of that what that woman had said on Nitra's live. She just want the money and she want to do what she want to do. She want the money. She want to do what she want to do. She don't give a fuck about nothing else. She says, you guys are bullying me. You're trying to call CPS on me. No one said they were calling CPS on you, Trina. Pump the brakes, okay? And for two, you have a city, every city, any city at minimum, any city that sees a homeless mom will give them at minimum food stamps. So you could take that out the equation of why you need cash apps every day. Okay, you got a job now working at a temporary service. Okay, well, you can also get access to bus tickets. So take that out the equation. Why else would you still need to crowdsource? If food and transportation is covered, why else do you need to crowdsource? She has no excuse. She has no excuse. Hold on one second. Let's see who's in the box. We want to get back to this recording, but what you got to say, Edna, real quick?
Hi. I think we just glazed over something. She just said that she has a pill situation. Yeah. So that can explain where the money is going and what's happening. That would be a good explanation because that's an expensive habit, and I don't want to put no papers out on her or whatever. That's something she just proclaimed herself. So I don't know if anyone else heard that, and I know she's in recovery, but it's possible that the money could be going to something like that.
Thank you, Edna. Now, she did say that. She said she had a pill addiction. Could it be current? That's possible. I don't know, but it's she said it, and it's possible. Thank you, Edna. I did catch that. I caught it as a past tense, but with Trina, you got to put everything to the forefront. You guys, I'll let one more person up, but we have to get through this recording. It is very long, okay? Hello, real quick, how can we help you?
No, I was just going to give you some background. She's from the best state to get public assistance from, Ohio. She can get stuff the same day. There's a reason she wants to be where she's at. I'm from Ohio. I use that system to better myself. So when she said that she had moved to Texas, I was like, why? Why do that when you have daycare? They have Title 20 there for childcare. They have not only Section 8, but scattered housing. They have so much for you in Ohio. That's all I wanted to say. I didn't know if people were aware of what she potentially left.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, we'll take that into consideration. You're probably right about all those good resources. Thank you, Monique.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get back to the recording. And she's right about those services in Ohio. There, a lot of states, some states may not have more, some may have more than others, but Trina is at the minimum where help starts. You know what I mean? She's not a mom who works 40 hours a week, a 9-to-5 job, but her job didn't give her a promotion. And so her paycheck just doesn't go as far as she can. And she might be on the cusp of resources that she could. No, Trina is at the bottom of the beginning of the list of help. She's homeless. Those are the first people that get helped first. And then they look at middle income or, low income people, then middle income people, and then everyone else, they just say, fuck them. But Trina is at the bottom. So even if she was in Texas, Florida, doesn't matter. At minimum, she already, right? Emergency services, at minimum, she already qualifies for so much help. She just refuses it because it's not cash. She can't get it right now. And I'm starting to listen to Edna about that pill addiction. But let's hit play.
And I get caught. It's okay for everybody else to do it. What am I? How are we gonna survive?
Can I rewind back? I want to hear her language about that pill addiction because I heard it, but I want to hear it again. And she smoked.
To go back and say, okay, well, let me just go get a job. Let me just do this. Let me just do that. I was in the streets for 10 years, so I gotta start from scratch. I've said that this whole time. I'm far from perfect. It's a lot of things wrong with me. I'm really fucked up for real. And that's why when I know I'm in these modes, I try to stay up out y'all way. I don't do shit the past week, but get on here and crowdfund to make sure I can do what I need to do. And y'all still mad? I don't understand.
She didn't say it yet, did she?
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Damn.
It translates. Cause see, this is what I told my mama. My mama keep telling me you need to get off that app. Them people gonna push you off the ledge. Get off that app. Them people gonna push you off the ledge. But I be like, mama, how I'm gonna get to work? How I'm gonna feed my kid? This is how I make money right now. And don't nobody else get called. None of the names that I get called. It's okay for everybody else to do
Hey,
it.
Crystal.
What am I? How we gonna survive? How we gonna survive?
Hello.
I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. Because if I get out here and start making dumb decisions and this shit go left because I'm not where I need to be, then that's my stupid ass fault for choosing the streets again when I knew it wasn't going to go the way it needed to go because my mind's not there. If I keep getting on TikTok, crowdfunding so I can make it until I get a check, then I'm a begging ass bitch. Then I got to worry about bitches intentionally trying to fuck my life up. Even worse than it already is. I cannot win for losing. What would make any of y'all think removing my child from me is gonna do something positive for either of us? You know how many kids is getting sold for $1 and some change
I need to go
in the
back.
system?
Y'all, I got to go back a little further. I'm sorry. I got to hear her say it.
None of y'all. None of y'all. And I have to be here for her. I don't get on this app to be in y'all business no more. I get on this bitch to try to make sure I can feed my kids till I get a check. Y'all do not know what I go through. Y'all do not know what I've been through. And I love that y'all try to make this circumstance her whole life, but it ain't been. I promise you. Up until recently, my baby lived a great life. I went through hell and I done sold everything but another person, including me. I went through a lot to give my baby the best I could for as long as I could. And I am not perfect. I done blamed myself many a times. Everybody walking around talking about I don't take accountability. Bitch, what do I take? I chose the streets. I didn't listen to my parents. I didn't listen to my dad. I done been said that a million times. I picked up a pill bottle. I was running around trying to be Griselda. That was me. I said this 100.
She picked up a pill bottle trying to be, what's up, Kenny? She picked up a pill bottle trying to be Griselda. Isn't that the lady who sold, was Trina out here selling drugs? Was she out here selling pills? Is that what she said? Is that what she said? A street pharmacist. Maybe she got high on her own supply. And that's where her downfall came. You know what they say? Don't get high on your own supply. Maybe. Remember, Trina stated that before she had her daughter, she had gotten elective surgery, implants and a BBL before it was like super duper popular, like a number of years back. You know, they put you on narcotics. They put you on those when you get that type of surgery. So maybe that's where her addiction began. Who is this? This is Trina Dahlia from TikTok. You know, they do, don't they? Yep, that, the biggest, that, yeah, she said that. Correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Trina state that she had elective surgery done, a BBL, and her tatas done? Not icy. Yeah, so maybe that's where her addiction began. See, now the layers of Trina are beginning to appear. Cause ain't no way she, on some gas. Ain't no way she gassed, or no way she used $5,000 worth of gas on weed. It's definitely giving pill addiction. And remember when she went to the hospital? And she said she wasn't feeling good? Baby, that's the withdrawals. They make you sick. They make you want to vomit. Now the picture is coming. Tap the motherfucking screen. Okay? Share the live. Hit the live goal. We on to something today. We're on to something.
Times. It ain't my fault y'all ain't hear it.
They make you real
I
sick.
said this 100 times.
Thank you, Edna.
And I'm paying for this shit because I don't have no foundation to go back. I say, okay, well, let me just go get a job. Let me just do this. Let me just do that. I was in the streets for 10 years, so I got to start from scratch. I've said that this whole time. I'm far from perfect. It's a lot of things wrong with me. I'm really fucked up for real. And that's why when I know I'm in these modes, I try to stay up out y'all way.
You can hear it when she says that I'm really fucked up for real. Listen, she's telling on herself.
I don't do shit the past week, but get on here and crowdfund to make sure I can do what I need to do. And y'all still mad? Oh.
Yes, Trina, they're mad. The audience is mad. Not me, I don't care. But the audience is mad because you're using them to supplement what sounds like, allegedly, a hidden addiction. Because again, we've already gone over this. If the city can give you food stamps, if the city can give you a bus ticket to get to and from work, what else do you need to crowdfund for? The shelter was going to give you housing. She can go to another shelter to get rapid housing.
Understand?
Exactly, Burr.
And that's what I'm saying. It translates. Cause see, this is what I told my mama. My mama keep telling me you need to get off that app. The people gonna push you off the ledge. Get off that app. The people gonna push you off the ledge. But I be like, mama, how I'm gonna get to work? How I'm gonna feed my kid? This is how I make money right now. And don't nobody else get caught. None of the names that I get caught. It's okay for everybody else to do it.
Well, Trina, technically, most of the people who be going after you, all we do is hit the salsa. Okay? I'm just being honest, y'all. It's the weekend. Sometimes I like to have a cocktail or two. Okay? Now, some of us just like to hit the salt. Some of us like a little bit of Hennessy on the weekend. Some of us like a gin and tonic. Okay? Some of us like a nice ice cold beer. Some of us have stable addictions. Okay? So we can talk that. Okay? Okay? Some of us, we like what mama be saying, teetotaling. Sometimes of us like the little teetotal, that part. We like to teetotal a little bit, a little rosé, a little here and there. Okay, a little wine. Okay, but Trina, we're not on no pills, girl. We're not on no pills. Okay, some of us are on multivitamins. Yeah, but she's talking about, well, what's different with me? That's the difference, girl. We go to the club and teetotal a little bit. You talk about that heavy. You talk about that perk. We don't do that over here. We key, but we get to work. Okay, we key, but baby, we know how to get to work. Okay.
How are we gonna survive? How are we gonna survive? I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't.
And the way she says, how are we going to survive, referring to her and her daughter, makes me think, let me rewind it back. I need you to look at her face when she says it. So I'm going to show you the camera. Pay attention, okay? And then I'm going to tell you what I think she was thinking when she said it, okay? You ready? I'm going to hit play.
What am I? How are we gonna survive? How are we gonna survive?
Now, you see the way that she had said that? It made me think that she was thinking about, let's just say, for example, we're going to go with this theory that Trina has a hidden pill addiction. It made me think that, like, she was thinking about survival, but she's also thinking, like, how am I going to keep this up if I still maintain this addiction, right? Like, how are we going to survive? Trina would have gotten so much further, but it's because of what she has to be engaging in something. There's no way that Rose and K-Dub helped her crowdsource that much money, which could be a denomination anywhere between in my opinion, $8,000. And Trina did not immediately get an apartment, immediately, like, you know, woo. She didn't do nothing with it. It was just gone. It had to have gone somewhere. Now, could she be hoarding it? No, she sounds very desperate here, right? My theory the other day was that she was hoarding all that money. But Trina burned through that money. And the reason why she won't disclose why she burned through it is because it's giving addiction. Allegedly, it's giving addiction.
I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. Because if I
Allegedly. Thank you, Shell.
And this shit go left because I'm not where I need to be, then that's my stupid ass fault for choosing the streets again when I knew it wasn't gonna go the way it needed to go because my mind's not there. If I keep getting on TikTok crowdfunding so I can make it until I get a check, then I'm a begging ass bitch. Then I gotta worry about bitches intentionally trying to fuck my life up. Even worse than it already is. I cannot win for losing. What would make any of y'all think removing my child from me is going to do something positive for either of us? You know how many kids is getting sold for $1 and some change in the system?
Again, I can't attest for Trina. What would be best? Because I can't attest for that. I can't attest for what would be best for a child to be removed. I'm not going to sit here and try to have that conversation with you guys. But if addiction is the topic of conversation, then, you know what I mean? Then some things have to be discussed, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just, it's a shaky situation. Now, I don't know if she was at that shelter and she had to get drug tested, because we all could be wrong about that. You know what I mean? She could have got to that shelter and had to be drug tested, and we all could be wrong. And Trina's just really bad at money management. You know what I mean? This was today.
Y'all know how many parents off they self because motherfuckers done lied and CPS they came in and stole their kids? I'm very exhausted. I'm tired as fuck. But guess what? I'm a motherfucker.
We're talking about Trina Dahlia here on TikTok.
Mama. And I gotta keep going. I have to. I got to. I don't have a choice. I can't check out. I can't give up. You know why? Because something in me tells me that'd be the worst thing to ever happen to my kid. Not being homeless, not being broke, not watching me cry sometimes, but not having no type of parent would be the worst thing ever. I can't leave her here, bro, in this cold world with people like y'all. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I can't. I can't do that to my kid. I refuse to do that to my child. Period. So I get up every morning off a little bit of no sleep because I don't sleep at all. I'm so tired. I don't sleep. I barely eat so I can make sure I can live here and live there and pay and do this and do that. I'm so tired.
Who's reporting the live, you guys? Now, come on now. Come on, tap the screen. Tap the screen. We got to get through this video. Now, reset, I'd have to start over. I guess I could, I guess I could. I don't want to. I feel like we got a good thing going right now. We got a good thing going right now. Tap the screen. I know. No, I'm not going to start over. I'm not going to start over. I'm just going to keep going. I just hate when they do that. I hate when they do that. Just tap the screen as much as you can. Don't start over. I might have to restart because you don't, if one more violation and the live goes out. So I'm trying to think, do I want to restart? Should I restart? Tell me, y'all. Restart. Yeah, restart. Okay. Y'all,